Let's go.
Cameras rolling. Thank you guys for joining us with Just a Conversation. I'm your host, Big Arm. This is my co-host, Shia G. And we have a special guest today, Alexis Walton, a.k.a. Lex Royal. The great, famous Philly phenom. Did I leave anything out? You know, so what does anybody know you as? Like, you know, Lex Royal, you like Alexis, or what do you like better?
It's all the same to me. It doesn't matter.
Really? I mean, where are you from anyway? Are you a Philly native?
No, I'm Jamaican.
Wow, okay. That's far, okay. From Jamaica?
Yeah, but I was raised here.
Okay.
So I grew up here. But my culture is Jamaican.
So you were born here? Or
No,
born in Jamaica?
I was born in Jamaica.
Born in Jamaica, and you came here what age?
Around 2.
Wow, okay. 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mixed with Jamaica, anything else, or just full blood?
It's never full blood.
Never? Okay. Got
So
it.
it's a lot of mix up, but
Got it. Okay. So, I mean, what high school did you go to? Like, what's your background like, you know?
Lankenau, Germantown.
Oh, really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Represent.
Mm-hmm. I went to Manor College,
Right. What you study in college?
psychology,
Oh, you get to the heads. You get to the heads. Okay.
and the pockets.
And you got
You got to master the head to get into the pocket.
got it. You got that master. Okay. So you came out there, and what was your next step after that? What'd you do? What made you say I want to become, bam? What I want to do? What'd you start doing?
I went into healthcare actually,
Wow. Okay.
and I got burnt out of healthcare. Started bartending, bar management, events promotions, radio, and then it just.
So you just did a whole lot. So how long did you do healthcare?
I was 15 plus.
Like 15 years in healthcare.
Plus.
Wow.
I became a patient advocate, so fighting for elderly rights and stuff.
So what made you say, you know what? Let me get in healthcare.
To be honest, I don't know. I had a girlfriend that was a nurse, and I was actually being taken care of by my boyfriend at the time. But he was like, you know, you gotta find find a little job or whatever. So she was like, hey, come, you know. So I started out as a CNA, and I just grew from there.
Okay. So what age was this when you first dove into it? Would you say?
I don't know about diving into it. It just kind of happened.
Got it. You said, oh, you know what? All right, this is my age, birthday.
I kind of looked up. No, I told you I started where it was like part time,
Mm-hmm.
just doing it, and then I think I kind of looked up like, oh, I got a couple years under my belt, and I'm learning more. Still going to school, and then I just started dealing with it. And then I think I was doing med tech, and you know, not trying to send the conversation a different way, but elderly people were like committing suicide.
Right.
You know, and they had money, and you're like, well, how you got money and you still committing suicide?
Mm.
Wow.
But at the time, I looked at it as it was the facility that was bad.
Okay.
So because of that, I became a patient advocate, because I'm like, they got to be abusing them. They got to be doing this. They got to be doing that. So
Wow.
I just
Okay.
got into it. Then I got burnt out. And then my cousin was like, hey, why don't you go bartend? And I'm like, I can't bartend. My boob's not big enough. And then he was like, trust me, when they start drinking, them joints going to get bigger.
Right.
So I was like, all right. Went to bartending school, started bartending.
So run us back a little bit to that you got burned out point. Like, what's the point when you go to the job and you say, you know what, I'm done with this. Like, what was that? What did you go through? Like, what happened made you say, I'm done with this? How
It's
that
a lot
made
of
you feel?
discrimination. So I had a white head nurse start basically just coming after me, you know, fighting me. It was like, you can't be in a nursing home and be a patient advocate at the same time, you know, and it's a lot of politics, because they tell you it's all about patient care and the patient is first and stuff, but when you really try and do it, they don't like it.
Oh, okay.
You know, and then I had to work with the state, because when you're an advocate, you work with the state, and they were afraid of that. So, you know, after they started attacking me after a while, I was like, all right, I'm done.
It's a 2-week notice and so I'm out of here. Or did you just leave?
I just left.
You said, I'm
But
not
I had
coming
that
in.
freedom. It was just like, I'm out.
And you said, okay, I'm going to go bartend. You called your girlfriend and says, hey.
No girlfriend.
That wasn't the one that
That's
told
my
you?
cousin.
The cousin,
Look out.
okay. Got it. So how'd that go? How'd you get into that? Did you get to get training, go to school, like?
Yeah, you go like a 2-week class or whatever. It's
Mhm.
not that hard. It was hard for me because I didn't drink, you
Okay.
know, and I didn't grow up in a home where it was like liquor around. You know, like a lot
Right.
of Americans, they grow up seeing their parents drink and stuff like that. Jamaicans, it's a little bit different. You know,
Right.
we kind of, how y'all laugh at crackheads, that's how we laugh at rumheads.
Oh,
You know,
okay.
so-
Got it.
It took some time to kind of learn it, you know, but I started out in Norristown.
Okay, that's a good area. Yeah, I mean, it's a good area. Like, you know, what made you pick that area?
Somebody got me into the job, but I was like, can I curse?
Do what you want.
I was like, if I fuck up, nobody will know. Norristown, like, ain't nobody gonna follow from Norristown.
Right.
So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go there, learn everything I need to know, because it was hood. So I'm gonna learn everything I need to know, and then go and take my education and go somewhere else.
So how long did you bartend?
Shoot.
That was a nice little hustle, huh? You was liking that, huh?
Yeah. After a while, once I started doing bar management, I don't remember, it might have been, I didn't actually have to bartend long,
Mm-hmm.
because I think I might have did 2 years or so. Then I got hired as a manager. Then I think I was just managing, and I would do bartending just by request or if I get stuck or something like that. So, you know, they call me the mean bartender.
You was the main one, so you made the most money then. The main one always gets the most money. The nice one, they try to take advantage of them. The main one, you know. They always try.
Nah, well, the money is different. I'm gonna make my money, but the nice ones, they flirt with you and
Right.
do all that stuff. I don't do that.
Really? So you was like, look, just take your drink and
What
get
you
out.
drink it, yeah. But I think a lot of that just comes from not having the past experience, the understanding of it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like I just didn't understand it. You know, and then even with my psychology background, it's like, you know, when people drink a lot, they hide in something, they drown in something. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of difficult, but I still did it, still made my money, but they would call me the mean bartender.
He was mean. So were you mean outside of bartend or just when you bartend?
I don't think I'm mean. I think I'm more,
Private?
I wouldn't say private, but I'm kind of old school. I have like an old soul. You know, certain things you can't say or joke with me. You can't disrespect me. Like, ain't no, I don't really do that. You know how guys trying to pinch on you. Hey, shorty, you know what I mean? All that stuff. Yeah, I don't do that.
Mean bartender, I get it.
And I
get
carry
it.
myself that way. That's how I
Yeah.
even ended up with the name Royal, because it's to let you know how you supposed
Yeah,
to talk
class.
to me.
Okay,
Yeah.
Jamaican roots type.
Yeah, Jamaicans, we got this thing, like a dance hall thing, and people kind of get names and stuff. And yeah, mine was Royal.
So how did you walk away from bartending? You said, look, okay, you know what? Like, how'd that
Everything
go?
is just a transition. You gotta grow in life. You gotta evolve. So I did bartending for a little bit, and I followed the money.
Right. But
Like,
so did
bar
you,
management.
so,
you know what I
like-
mean?
so what made you say I'm done with this?
I never say I'm done with anything. I can go back to anything that I've ever done. If somebody call me up like, yo, I want you to bartend, I'm gonna go bartend if they pay
Got
me
it.
right.
Okay.
You know, so I never leave anything. But if there's opportunity, you follow the opportunity, right?
Right.
So I followed the opportunity. Like, yo, I need a manager. Boom, I'm on it. Yo,
Got
I
it.
need it. I'm on it.
So pretty much you just went, and then after bartending you said, okay, I'm gonna do what?
I transitioned to bar management.
Mm-hmm.
Went from bar management to promotions.
So promotion. So what
Yeah,
kind of things
promotions.
were you promoting? Like, how did you get into that? Was it like,
I started with the bar because as a bar manager, you gotta create things for people to come in to party.
Bringing clients.
Yeah, you gotta bring the money in. So I brought the money in. So I started spoken word. I started I did strip shows. I did male exotic strip shows. I did all of that, and then eventually I got into I created a Facebook group, a singles group,
Okay.
and then it kind of just went off from there. So then I was just straight promoting the single life and partying and all that.
so pretty much you said, you know what? I'm gonna promote. I'm here at the bar. I got other hustles I'm gonna turn this into. So what was the main thing that you focused on promoting? What was the big thing for you?
I follow the money, the single life.
The single life, that was the best one? So those that don't know, give us a little background on how that was. Like, what is a single like? What is that?
What is the single?
You said it's a website, right?
Is that because he got a ring on his finger or
Facebook.
something? Like, what is the single life?
What?
What is
I
the
mean,
single life?
For
It's like
those, it's the group that you have. Just explain a little bit about like
It's a little bit
how
different
it go. I mean, I'm
because-
pretty sure people met each other. They hooked up. They did this. They did that, and they probably had little events outside of that. I'm pretty sure, right?
yeah.
So people are always looking for something to do. What can I do next on the weekend? We want to go out, hang out with our friends, something exciting, engaged, and she just filled the void.
But a lot of times you do like the
Speed
single life.
dating.
See, stuff like that. See, the speed
Yeah,
dating
we
part of
did
it.
the
Different
dating
events.
game. We did everything.
Right. So you were like the queen of the single life, pretty much, for activities.
Pretty much.
Right. So you see a lot of people that were single not be single, and I'm guessing this whole thing you put together.
Yeah, some of them got hooked up. Some of them actually got married from the group.
Right. Okay.
You know, I think
you went
I
to a
got
couple
about
weddings,
2
I'm
or
sure.
3. No, I didn't go to the weddings. 2 or 3 got married. They met in a group.
Right.
You know, yeah. I
Is
just
the group
did
still
it.
active today?
No,
Okay. So you shut it down.
I did shut it down.
How long did it run for?
Probably about a good 2-3 years.
That's a good run. So what made you say, all right, shut it down?
Shit, the money. People started bitching about the ticket prices and this, and they started complaining about everything. I went back into healthcare.
So pretty much the curve of the economy hit, the internet, social media hit, and nobody wasn't really doing much. And you realized that they was complaining about the tickets. You said, forget this. I'm not going to drop my ticket prices. for
Yeah, I
that
tried to
many
stay
guys."
stress free.
Right.
So you start stressing me. They like, you know, then it was like, it's funny because they wanted to change me. Like, oh, you can't talk like that. You can't do this. You can't do that. I have kind of like a Wendy Williams, Howard Stern type personality. I
Right.
say whatever I feel, which is a Jamaican characteristic.
Right.
You know,
Right.
we just talk. So I would say how I feel. They didn't like it. I don't have no filter. You don't know how to talk to people. Da, 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 all this. I'm like,
Right.
all right, you know what? Straight back to healthcare. I got kids to take care of.
Oh, okay. So you started a family. You have kids.
No,
you
I
do a
already
bit
had,
of
I had the
healthcare.
kids. I had kids young.
Right.
So
Okay.
they've been with there, but it was like as they get older, they need more. And like I said, you're not going to stress me. So I went back to what was stable, which was the healthcare.
And you kept it in the roots, or you had American? You had the family.
Their father is Jamaican, but
Okay.
the
Yeah,
kids
you
are
usually keep it
American.
in the roots. I like to see that. It's all the time. You guys just.
It's the best way. You don't really have to worry about a lot of stuff.
Right, that makes sense. So back in healthcare, how did you feel about that? Did you feel like,
I
okay,
hated it.
you was like, all right, I gotta come up with something. I gotta get up out of here. Like that was the mindset.
Yeah.
So you went to healthcare. Was it the same company? Did you pick up that phone, call that supervisor, and you say, hey,
No.
I'm coming back?
No.
You went on what online and said, hey, I'm going to.
I don't know. I reached out to somebody. They said they hiring at a certain place. Go there. That's it.
Got it. Stayed there for a year or two.
Probably about that. Yep.
Yeah, too. And then you said, okay, next venture. I'm on to what?
Oh, I never stopped hustling. So I went back into healthcare. Still did parties on the side, whatever. Somebody called me for bartending, I'll still do that. Work with different people. Did social media for different people. Sold products. I did a whole waist trainer thing.
Products.
Waist
Okay,
trainer.
right. How'd
Yeah,
that
I
work
got
out?
into that.
So that's your secret to your thin waist? That what you do? You had a little product?
It was at first, but I don't know. I
Right.
ate that pizza outside, so right now I don't know what it's doing.
And you got your shirt. What's your shirt say?
Oh, my shirt said, "Who better than you?"
So I'm guessing that's your brand, something you did.
Yeah, something that I'm about to do.
Okay,
So I'm
nice.
like, we're better to wear it than right here in your show popping
Okay.
and everything, right?
So you got a whole bunch of listen, you got a whole bunch of shirts and things coming out that you're gonna start doing for everybody. You're gonna start making that money, promoting your brand. We got pants coming too with the shirts.
No, this shirts is just this shirt is basically, I don't want to call it a movement, but it is a humanity shirt because most people wear shirts that is about them
Mm-hmm.
and they want to give a message. This shirt is a message for the person that's reading it.
Okay.
Better than you.
Got it.
Right?
So did you make it yourself, like sit at home and you had the equipment, or you just got somebody to do it?
No, I have a partner. I have
Okay.
he actually was like a business mentor,
Okay.
and I'm like, yo, I got this idea for a shirt. Come on, let's do it.
So how many you have printed right now? Because we didn't get the shirts. I'm just wondering how many you got printed.
You know what? To be honest, I didn't even really start it yet. It's like
Okay.
this was the first one, and I'm like,
Okay.
I was kind of like,
So this is the beginning, like everything.
Procrastinating.
Right. So you pretty much launching it right now.
right now.
Just
And
a
I asked him, I was
conversation
like,
about
yo,
this shirt right
do
now.
you think I should really wear the shirt without the website up? And he like, yeah, go ahead and wear it. I'm like, all right.
And the website is coming too.
Oh yeah, it
That's
gotta be a
hot.
website. You gotta understand the meaning behind it, right? Because when
Okay.
you read it, you
Yeah.
didn't really understand it. In
What
a
actually
sense.
inspired it?
Well, what inspired it is suicide.
Wow.
Okay.
A lot of people are committing suicide. A lot of people are depressed, and that goes back to tying into my healthcare. You know, I care about the people, and it's just like, yo, like you feel so down, you so alone, but who better than you? Hey, you know, hopefully that people will see the shirt, they start reading the shirt, and it makes them think a little bit, kind of like, you know, suggestive meaning, suggestive inspiration or something. So
You like to inspire people pretty much.
I think it's needed. There's so many people walking around depressed. You don't think so?
Mental health issues.
Well, that's the
are
emo
rise.
music that started. You know, we got a whole group of emo that's going on. So, I mean, that's the new generation, millennials, the emo thing.
Nah,
You
what
know.
it is basically mental issues. There's a lot of mental
health.
issues.
It's not being addressed, and that's a great slogan. That's back in.
I mean, you got to teach me
Reflect.
something new about the whole
Why
suicide
would you think
movement
it was emo music?
because that is huge
That
right
was
now.
back in the day. That was like, oh, the punk rocker music, and then people do it and do commit suicide or whatever. Now, no, it's like, nah, they really trapped in their heads. It's really mental issues, unaddressed mental issues. It's also the food. You got a lot of chemicals in the food, the GMOs, stuff like that. You know, don't get me in my conspiracy bag because I am a conspiracy
Oh, I love it.
nerd,
I'm with you too. I'm a philosophy major. Like that's my bachelor's. I'm all in.
Okay.
You know.
Well, so then you know that it
Yeah.
don't. You know, the music could just. It plays. I'm not gonna say it doesn't play a big part. It plays a little part. Social media plays a part too. You know, because you got all these social media sites where it look like everybody's winning and you comparing yourself to them and things like that. So, you know, but I'm tired of it. You know, I think what really inspired me was it was this young girl. I don't remember where they were, but she had gotten pregnant. She got pregnant. She felt discouraged by her family. Didn't want to tell her family, so she committed suicide.
Wow.
The family wouldn't let the boyfriend, and he loved her. You know, you can see it all over social media. They wouldn't let him go to the funeral, so he committed suicide. You know, and it was just like, damn, like why is that an answer to everybody? You know, and then it's just like every time you turn around, it just pop up. Then you had Kate Spade. I love Kate Spade. Who knew somebody like Kate Spade would commit suicide?
Yeah, that's a deep story. Rest in peace to Kate Spade, because you know she sold the company and it was a $2 billion company that she didn't even own anymore, so she couldn't take it. That was pretty deep.
There had to be more than
You
that.
think that's what it was?
I think
Because she
it was
left
more
a
than
note to
that.
her daughter, like, what she said to her daughter?
I mean, you know.
It's not your fault, ask your dad. Like, did the dad buy the company?
I mean, you know, I don't want to be misquoting things right now, but from what I understand and from what I learned from people that's in the industry, pretty much that she had a situation and she sold the company to save the company. It became a $2 billion company, but you know, she didn't own it. Of course, she was getting a percentage of the $2 billion company as they paid or whatever the agreement was. You know, so some things that were going on that wasn't going right with her brand. You know, in stores and things. And after a while, you know, when you don't have creative control over your own things that you created, your own mind, you know, it's definitely going to get to you because there's nothing you can say. You sold it.
Well, that may be true to a sense, but I know her suicide note was like, baby, it's not your fault, ask your dad. So, to me, it could have been like a nasty battle, you know. I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't touch those.
But
like,
it
I don't
broke
really,
my heart. So, and
unless
then
I don't have the
after-
facts.
Right, after her, you had a chef. You had a
Mhm.
big chef. He's on TV.
Anthony.
Yeah, and then turn around and he commits suicide, and it's like, yo. Then I thought about it, which see, it happens all the time, and you don't really think about it. But if you remember the guy Mini Me,
Mm-hmm.
he played what's that movie? That crazy
Austin
guy,
Powers.
Austin Powers.
Mhm.
He committed suicide. You know, you
I
don't
didn't know
really
that.
think
Just
about
just
it.
learned something new.
Yeah, he committed suicide. You know, wasn't it Robin Williams? He did it too. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yo, it gotta be something that could be done. So I said, what can I do that's in my power right now? Boom, I'm gonna create a t-shirt. And I'm gonna create a t-shirt not for the person that is actually wearing it. You know, I'm gonna do it differently. I'm gonna reverse it. It's for the person that's seeing it.
All right, so I got to play devil's advocate with the whole slogan. So you want to go and be supportive and do something different. So how does that shirt make a difference?
How does it make a difference?
Right.
How do
So somebody, I'm thinking about committing suicide. My life it's whatever, and I'm ready to just jump off the bridge or slit my throat. I'm looking at your shirt, you know what? I'm gonna kill myself. Like, how do you want that impacted? I'm just saying, like,
Sometimes the simplest gesture, the simple thing you see in life is actually uplifting. It doesn't have to be actually said to you, but in passing, sometimes you see certain things that give you strength and more meaning.
I got one better for you, right?
Okay.
Think about it like this. Who actually wears a t-shirt? Show me one person right now that wears a t-shirt that's for someone else. It's all narcissistic. People wear t-shirts that represent themselves that they want to show the world. So now you have someone that is wearing a shirt. When you look at it, it's just like a Bible verse. It's just like a quote. Who people put quotes up all the time, you know. So you can see it. There's billboards that's up where it's almost the same concept, black background, white writing, and it'll say something like, "You are special. You are worthy, God." Same difference. So it might not spark you right now. I might wear the shirt. You might look at it like, oh, but all right. Then you might see somebody else down the road. Oh, damn. You know what I mean? All right, I see it again. So after a while, it starts to resonate in your subconscious. You're like, damn, who better than me? No?
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to know
Yes.
your answer because a lot of times,
It sounds like to me you're
People
starting
commit-
off an
yeah.
inspirational brand. That's what your golden vision,
Right.
and today's your day at first, advertising it to
Right.
everybody else.
I think it's a hot concept. I would just want to just, just wondering, like, if you had the devil's advocate, like, how would you defend that situation? with
That's
your
fine.
brand?
It's funny because I've been doing it all this time, and especially to people who don't really understand suicide or depression. So,
Right.
like, if you have somebody that actually is depressed or has committed suicide, you would understand it a little bit more. You would have a little bit more compassion. But when people don't really have a lot of empathy
Right.
and they don't really understand it, it's kind of like, well, what? Like, you know,
Right, yeah, I get
one
it.
message, one shirt. Like,
Well, no, I mean,
one
it
message,
could
one shirt.
definitely make a difference, I'm pretty sure. So you had, like, deep moments in your life where you felt down, you felt depressed at one point, or you never had that?
No, it's just she was saying her surroundings.
No.
No, but I'm just saying,
But
that had she ever could relate to that?
No,
Did she
but
ever,
they have this thing called an empath. I'm an empath, and what an empath does is that I can feel other people's feelings and emotions and stuff like that. So, say if you were sad or you feel some type of way, I can actually feel it. You don't even got to tell me. I can just feel you.
Like
You know. So it's kind of like energy, whatever.
like
you
psychic,
know.
like Cleo, like calm me down type thing.
I'm not gonna say it's psychic,
Auras.
but it's somewhat close
Yeah,
to it.
because
Like,
you
I
said
can- I can
psychiatrist,
feel
I'm
it.
thinking like you probably got some extra things going on mentally that you can do,
Well, I
to
can't
help
do
people
it,
out.
but I do feel stuff.
Right. Okay. You religious?
Yes,
Okay. I'm guessing what's your religion?
Christian.
There you go. Baptist or non-denominational?
Non-denominational.
Got it. Okay. Got it. What? Are you Christian?
yes.
Okay. Y'all look
She's
at me
saying
like
she could feel people's auras, and it's part of being doing light work.
right, but that's different religions, different things get into that. So
Mm-hmm.
So I was just
Do you have a religion?
yeah,
What's your religion?
Christian.
Okay.
Sometimes Muslim. I mix them up back and forth. Sometimes I say
I
I'm
was
read the
just talking
Bible.
about them girls that
Sometimes I
wear
read this.
the,
I mix it from time to time.
Really?
Yeah, sometimes because sometimes I feel like I'm eat this bacon, and if I'm Muslim I can't eat the bacon. So I'm just tripping. But I
Commercial break.
Yeah, good times. You just setting
On that
Nah, but
left.
you just lost all your Muslim supporters.
Can we do a cut? Because she did give you the cue that y'all was getting ready to wrap it up. So
right, I was
like a little
yeah,
wrap up.
right.
And
I'm
then
getting
kind of
ready.
talk about what
Yeah.
y'all doing now.
Right.
So let's wrap up.
About to get to the boop because I didn't know we was gonna go to suicide. Are we filming now?
Yeah, we're
All
filming.
right,
We're
I
going
don't
to
get to
take
that
up.
because I used to run group home in foster care and I deal with the baby, so that's a deep thing. I was like, wow, that's a little deep. But
He was just playing devil's advocate.
I don't wanna be-
He was playing devil's advocate.
yeah,
not
I told her that.
unsensitive.
I mean, it's a hot thing, but I mean that's
All right, come on, y'all. Wrap it up now.
all right. Anyway,
But-
so what is it that you would like people to know about you? That they don't know.
That they don't know. I don't know. I just believe in growth. I'm an evolver. I'm just gonna always evolve, and I'm doing big things. Right now I'm into credit repair. You ain't even asked me about my new hustles. You was asking me about all my
You
old
got
hustles.
stuck into the suicide thing.
Nah,
I was
you
trying to
asked
pull
me
you out
about
of
the
that.
T. Here you go with the blessing.
And that's a hustle. T-shirt's a hustle.
It is.
It's a beautiful hustle.
Many streams of income. You know, in
Yeah.
order to be a millionaire,
Right.
you should have multiple streams of
Right.
income.
So you do credit repair.
I do.
Let everybody know about how to get a hold of you for credit repair.
Follow me on social media. My website is www.3bscoresup.com. You know what that means, 3B?
You want to tell me?
No, do you know what it means?
I don't know.
I'm trying to see if people understand it. Do you know what
3B, BBB, with Better Business Bureau.
Well, there's 3 bureaus that run your credit.
Right.
TransUnion, Experian,
Right.
and
Oh, she knows all that. Yeah, that's her world. Yeah.
right. So it's 3. So 3 bureaus scores up.
Okay.
That's hot, ain't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it works.
That's what I do.
I'm all in. So credit repair is a new thing that you do right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Credit repair and PA notary.
Notary.
Okay.
Look at that. Million hustles.
Listen.
So
I'ma
what
do
is
a
it,
million
what is it that
things
you
to
don't
make me
do?
$1 million. I don't sell pussy.
Listen, that's important though. Because somebody probably be like, listen, you know what I mean? I got a stack for the freak show. Like, you know.
They tried it,
definitely.
but no, I don't sell pussy. So I'll sell anything else. I'll sell you, yeah, I mean,
Right,
but
right,
I won't
right.
sell me.
Right.
I'm just saying.
Pet mentality, right?
I'm just saying.
I get it. Okay. All right. Well, you know, thank you guys for listening. Just a conversation.
Sorry it went left.
Yeah.
Lex Roy, you can find me on
Yeah.
anything. I'm well branded.
Definitely well branded.